Hello and welcome back to EU4. I'm Lord Forwind, and we are playing as Sweden. So we are roughly 4 provinces away from Sweden is not overpowered. The problem being, those 4 provinces are owned by our very, very good ally Poland, who has managed to get beaten up in basically every war they've been in. They did manage to hold off against the Ottomans at one point. But regardless, they are our new target to plot against. We need these 4 provinces. I'm not particularly happy about needing to betray my ally, which means I probably need to find some new allies. Unfortunately, I just defended the entire HRE by attacking Lubac. So, finding allies is be a little bit harder than I think it will be. Probably. That's about it. We're dominating the Baltic trade node, obviously. I think we control virtually all of it, except for Poland. And because we just stole land from Lubac, they're making 70,000 from it. I think we're making the most from trade. Yep, we are the #1 trading nation in the world because of the Baltic Sea and fur. Basically. We are going to upgrade to a World Center of Trade here in Stockholm. Because next institution, if we don't get it, we're going to develop it. Because we're down to 56 development in our capital. And we can expand Sweden to get even cheaper. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on that front, I'd say. Controlling the fur trade is making a massive amount of difference. The fur trade contributes a lot. It's a shame I cannot find some way to divert the White Sea into our lands. The only way to do that would be to take the North Sea trade out and divert it into Lubac, which we may do at some point, but not currently. Speaking of which, we are going to revoke this from the burghers. That should give us 100 absolute. 103 technically, but the bonus wears off after 100, so that's good in case we lose some legitimacy at some point. Our current king really needs to die or abdicate. I think I'm going to actually have him abdicate. Mainly because I don't want to risk losing a 446 ruler. We now have an heir who's 43, who's a 635, so just as good as his, what I'm going to suspect is his brother. Otherwise, he had a child at like the age of 2, which possible. So we're just looking at finishing off the last bits of offensive ideas. Bohemia wants an alliance. The problem is we're going to betray Bohemia later on. Alright, we're going to use Bohemia to betray Poland. So, I really want an alliance with another great nation here. Quite a bit. Unfortunately, our rivals haven't changed in an age. Muscovy is still considered strong enough for us to rival them, which is kind of bizarre, honestly. Make a lot of sense. We are going to need to move our armies over here for a war with Muscovy. We can do that. Obviously, we want to try and give some land to Ryazan if we can. I think we're in still good enough position. Yeah, the coalition should not form in the HRE. By only taking Lubac rather than anything more, we saved ourselves a boatload of trouble. We are going to attack before Poland can. We are going to call in Poland. We are going to go for Lyav, or however you say it. And we're going to use you to beat up basically. Cool. I should probably swap this general around to the larger army. There. Might as well give the larger army the general, right? This should be a easy war. We outnumber them significantly. Let's just put it that way. Plus, we now have siege ability. Oh, that's not good. We lost our general while we were besieging this fort. I'm gonna wait till I get a general and then I'll go after that. Austria is now a great power. Hello, Austria. Any chance you want to be friends? Nope, because I'm rivaled with Hungary. Austria is defender of the Reformed faith. Thankfully, we're not attacking any Reformed nations for a while. Actually, I don't think we have to attack any of them for the rest of the game, which is great news. Run away. That is a much larger army than you. Don't get killed randomly. Increased governing capacity, new general. Good. Oh, great general too. Level 3 general. He got away because of the month taking over. Oh, he didn't get away that time. He was greedy. We have a disaster looming. Court and country because of unrest. Oh, somebody sabotaged our government. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, that should stop it. The AI is in there constant sabotaging your government using spies. Just becomes annoying. I really wish there was an easier way to defend against it than having to divert your own merchant or go espionage ideas. Just a pain, really. Time to snag some land for Ryazan, and hopefully Poland loses these and gets forced to annul treaties with us. That would be the ideal outcome here. I know, it's kind of cruel of me to be plotting against them, but I am. We actually want that one, and then we can give these to Ryazan. Oh, they belong to their culture. Actually, let's see what the missions are for Ryazan before I forget. Sovereign Principality. Well, that's not going to happen. Number of states, at least 3. 5 Streltsy. We're not going to be able to do much with them, are we? Yeah, we're not going to do much. I'll give them a handful of provinces that I don't want. Like all of these, basically. Well, maybe we'll even give them Kaluga. I don't really care that much about it. Basically, I want to have them so they field a larger army than 4 units. Or 6 units, in this case. On. I think that's probably what we're gonna pull off anyway. So we want that, we want that, we want all of them. Almost. They're a little resistant to the idea, considering they just took the war goal, which is annoying. Oh, now they're not. There we go. Ryazan just got larger. We just smashed Muscovy even more, which is always positive. It's kind of like smashing the Ottomans. It's always a good thing to do, basically. We could form Scandinavia. I am not going to do it right now. Debating it. Okay, so what I have done is I've looked it up. It does not appear to be clear whether or not this will stop us from being able to do Sweden is overpowered. So what we're going to do is we'll keep playing for now. And between episodes, I'll make a backup save and see if it does cancel our ability to Scandinavia. So hopefully somewhere around next episode we will know. I think it is time to remove our treaty with Poland. Break our truce with them. Fortunately, it's come to this. I will ally the Great Horde since they're one of the few nations that wants to be allies. And we are going to ally Perm. Turn that off temporarily. Hopefully I'll remember to do that between episodes. If not, you know what happened. So, let's suppress this. You know what I want, Poland, which is your provinces at this point. So, Poland should be very wary of us because we are coming for their lands. We just got to be careful not to trigger a death coalition in the process. We do have to core them. We can't just take them. We have to core them. So, yeah, we got to be a little bit wary of that. I'm going to do that to build a treasury because we got a massive amount of cash right now. And we're going to invest it as much as we can. That stuff. More manufactories. Our entire country is going to be manufactories by the time 3 more years kick around, basically. Also, we have so far been unable to get any of these Age of Absolutism bonuses. Specifically, the plus 35% manpower recovery speed Sweden gets, which is frustrating, to say the least. What does the nobility want? I cannot fulfill that, actually. They want a church in Muscovy. I can do that. Or Moscow. Moskva. There we go. We've trimmed down the estates to almost nothing. Unfortunately, I can't touch the nobility right now, otherwise I'd get rid of this increased levies. Although to be fair, 3% tax for 12% manpower is probably worth it. Yeah, almost all of Sweden now has manufacturers. Got a little bit overboard on that, I think. Just a little bit. Our truce with Poland wears out in 4 years. Oh, you know what? I've got to start considering whether I want to continue this series after we get the achievement or not. I'm not really sure what else I'd go for. No, Poland. Sorry, Poland. I want your land, Poland. What else could we go for? Can't actually afford that. There's not a lot we're going to be able to pull off here, is there? I mean, Defender of the Faith, God tier. At least the ones I own, we're not going to be able to get much. Traditional player, about it. We've kind of run out of things to build, the achievements to get, unless I start redoing old ones. Which obviously I'm not about to do right now. We are up to 67 absolute. Anywhere we'd want to lower autonomy? Probably not. Tech 20 all around. Is Milan still a tech leader? Not particularly anymore. Probably. Oh, actually, I'm one of the tech leaders. That lovely +1 legitimacy a year. Most people underestimate that. It's actually a really good idea. It just keeps a whole area of your gameplay. Means you don't have to think about it, really. Oh, even more troops can now be deployed to the battlefield, so we will do so. Oh, that'll take me over my force limit. I guess we won't, actually. Since we already did full quantity, the impact was lower than I would have expected. Probably because we have to core some provinces. So let's core Muscovy here. So that probably gets us a couple more troops. Where else? To there. Where you are. What else? Corona. Oh, that's going to be up here. That. We'll see, which is here. I know I'm saying all these wrong. My apologies. White Ruthenia. Where is that? That's down here. We basically can add all our provinces to this. Just some of them aren't worth it right now. 1. It got us 1. There we go. Now it adjusted. 180. Muscovy is no longer a valid rival. Good. Good, good, good. We still want to take your lands, but that's about it. Ryzan is surprisingly going to stabilize that area. They've got enough here to get this achievement, but they haven't done consolidate the state, which is their problem. Manufactories fired. Guess what? Unfortunately, we did not get it. Let's see who in the world got it. The single one province Bosnia got manufacturers. However, we are spreading it in basically all our provinces anyway, so not as big of an issue as one would think. Should get it pretty quickly. Uh-oh. Coldest period of the Little Ice Age. For 10 years, grain, livestock, wine, and fish go down, but salt and fur go up. Which probably won't be that, won't be that great of a change for us because we own all the fur. Not all the fur. We own most of the fur. By the way, I'm also just now manually controlling this one, not for the cost, just to fill out this, because having 3 provinces there was starting to bug me. Okay. Yeah, let's learn what the world looks like. Learn more about the Great Hordes lands. Poland, when can we attack you? We can attack you in 2 years. Probably start deploying my troops to their borders. Pressing rebels. Honestly, I kind of want the rebels to revolt right now. That way I don't have to try suppressing them while attacking Poland. Big peace with lots of people. This is going to be a really tough fight if Great Britain intervenes on the side. I wish I could get Lou back on my side again. Maybe if we improve relations, get it closer. I mean, I'm kind of sorry I had to beat them up, but I did need those lands. So. Makes me feel a little bit bad having to have betrayed all my allies to get this achievement. How bad is the coalition going to be? The coalition against me is going to be pretty horrible if I'm not careful. Should be 3rd or so ranked great power. Some of these, like Brandenburg, are not an immense threat, but they do field, 13 troops. 13 troops adds up pretty quickly. We do have claims on this. Should help a bit. This Martian hate. Not too badly, actually. We hold on for like another couple of years, this war. Might be okay. We're going to need all our troops, though, to fight Poland. Don't ever underestimate Poland in this game, though. Even though I've been making fun of them getting conquered left and right. They are a powerful nation that deserves quite a bit of wariness. Their late game ideas, they get discipline, they get 15 morale, they get cavalry infantry, they get the winged hussars, and they get infantry and manpower. They might have some of the best military ideas put all together. They're definitely in the top tier military ideas. And people make fun of them, which is hilarious. Because they are, in fact, quite terrifying once they get going. They just have to survive that long. I can attack Poland whenever, so we are going to do so. Anyone else I can ally? Really whatsoever. A lot of small nations, but nobody is... Saxony actually is probably a good one here. They're not going to join my war, but I can get an alliance with them. That gives me both Saxony and Thuringia, so that is this area that will not be involved in the coalition, which is good. We have no CBs versus Poland. How did I miss that? I do not know. That's going to take us to next year, unfortunately. Darn. Okay. Gives Poland more time to build up. A little concerning, actually. Hopefully Poland doesn't catch our spy till we have a claim on them. What happened? Stettiner Separatists, please revolt. I am honestly begging you at this point, revolt. I'm going to embrace Pomeranian culture, though, so may not now. Nope, they're still going to revolt. Good. We should have our first Age of Absolutism thing done, though. My 5 promoted cultures. Fortunately, it's taking us forever to get further on that. Still obviously converting away. We've got a long way to go. Gdansk. We can embrace an institution. Wow, that was fast. Yeah, we're going to embrace that. Extra manufacturing. And then we're going to attack Poland. This is going to be... The real threat here is going to be Great Britain. They are involved in another war, though, thankfully. As is Poland. But we have a shot. Let's take it. Specifically this one, where we smash an army before they can launch a defense. That is always a good shot to take. You do there. Poland has their navy there. Can we take that out? I think so. Take the province. Aka to Sweden. That's the claim in core. We don't need it. It was just a claim anyway. Okay, we've got the war goal. Now it's time to win this war. Pretty sure Poland has neglected their forts, so this might be easier than I thought. Issue obviously being England. They show up. They could cause quite a mess. 13 colonies, though. Probably not a big problem for us. I'm gonna take advantage and smash as many of their navies before I run into any trouble. You to there. Can't even move in. Okay, let's see how bad the coalition would be if we take what we need. Not bad at all. Awesome. Okay, we can do this. We might be able to get this achievement this episode, actually, which would be amazing. Sooner than I expected in some ways. Oh yeah, this war is a joke. This war is totally a joke. Is Poland gonna even fight? It's feeling that way right now. Although they are gonna go take Lubeck unless I'm careful. Yeah, Poland's doomed at this point. Oh, they took Lubeck on me. Darn. You to there. I'd ideally like you to catch their army, but I don't think I'm gonna pull that off. Take out the Polish fleet, please. They're just being annoying. Who else are we at war with? Moldova. And obviously England. There's not much I can do about England at the moment. Our current ruler is a conqueror. Gustav. The great conqueror. Apparently if we had coal, we could build furnaces. Don't. Yes? I don't know. Oh, that's why. Wondering where my army I sent south went. Got a little distracted, it did. Oh, we are really close to peace, which is indeed. We're going to there. Can you please catch them? Oh, they're gonna get away. Run away, Poland. Run away. Otherwise, I'll kill you. Pretty sure in a one-on-one fight we can beat Poland. Might be a little tricky, but we should be strong enough to do so. Poland will cede us the 4 provinces we need. That is going to be victory, everyone. That is going to be victory. Matter of coring. Simple matter of coring lands. Simple matters are always the best. You to there, you to... I guess. You back up. Should be all our armies back to our land. Now I just gotta hold on to what I have. Make sure I don't die to anything else. Okay. We wait. We wait about a year. Assuming I didn't screw something up horribly, which it doesn't appear I have. That will be it. This was a fun achievement to try and get. I've put it off for a while, you know, not because I couldn't do it, just didn't really want to play Sweden and have to fight Russia. As you saw, Russia, Muscovy proved to be quite the challenge. In the end, we won. In the end, we have gotten way too many manufactories. Almost a stupid amount of manufactories, which is kind of funny. Yeah, so I'll put up a poll. I probably will have already put it up at this point. Whoa, I have never seen this. Dominance of the Reformed Faith. Church of Austria. Really? Oh, I suppose Reform did pretty well, didn't it? We're the vast majority of Protestants, so... Interesting. Sorry, I'm getting distracted from talking about the end of this. I'll probably have already put the poll up, but we'll see. Even if the poll says continue, I may not do so. Just more along the lines if I feel in the mood. We're doing well, but there's no achievement to really go for. There's no way we do a world conquest or anything. I'd much rather, in some ways, stop this, do another series, a non-EU4 one, and then come back to EU4 and go for, like, the Ottomans or something. So, we'll see. We put out the fact that I have 80 income almost from the Baltic trade node, and it is easily the richest one in the world. That is unusual, to say the least. It is very unusual. Specifically, what's really unusual is that Sweden is this rich. Sweden is overpowered. Sweden is definitely overpowered. Historically, they were a very good nation at this time period, roughly about now for a while. I think it was like 50, 60 years they dominated Europe. Not sure exactly the number. If you're interested, you can look up how they did it. Fire by rank was one of their biggest innovations under Gustav Adolphus. One of the great conqueror kings of Europe in the near past history. There we go. Achievement has been gained, everyone. Dun da da. Sweden is not overpowered. Own and have cores on the entire Baltic coastline as Sweden, and we have done that. And we have clocked in at 1010 development with a vassal of 84. 5th rank, we probably could easily pass Portugal. Obviously, we're not going to pass the Ottomans, Spain, or the Ming anytime soon. But we are ahead of France, and France by the institution. So, really, we're 6th ranked. So, despite how strong we are, just goes to show we're not as powerful as we thought we were. So, thank you guys for watching this. This may or may not continue. If it does, I'll see you next time. If it doesn't, bye forever then.